question. So the question is not on sustainability, it's on scalability.
Scalability.
You can only do all the sustainability programs and you can only give back to society if you're making money. How do you make money and how do you grow from the initial seed funding of 35,000? How do you grow the business?
Thank you so much, and I'm sorry for going to the measure. All right, so how are we going to scale? Number one, because in the market itself, the chicken, we are going to start making the sales after 6 weeks. So per 6 weeks, with the 1,500 beds, that's where we start to make profit. So how will be the scale to say whether we are sustaining or not? We have put the mortality rate already, and we say 1,400 chicks will be alive. And if we want to see whether we are making profit, we are going to use the value-based and tire pricing because we have different markets. For the urban and the likes, we increase.
Challenges with chicken farming is actually supply of chicken feed. It's not very clear how you get the supply of chicken feed. Even in Malaysia now, we import the chicken feed. I think you need to think through. I'm not expecting some answers here. At least, if the project take off, you need to think through from the chicken feed to well-being of the chicken and also the processing of the chicken, because it's actually not part of your planning as well. Are you selling chicken alive or are you selling chicken? Processed chicken, and obviously the price will be different, and you get a higher value if you start having processed chicken. Again, this can be part of your overall planning in terms of later on you talk about storage, and you also introduce a platform to actually to link between the market and everything. So this is just one observation, and the other observation would be just like with the previous team. Really there shouldn't be one price for all. You can have a higher value price with a processed chicken, or just a chicken leg, or just a breast chicken to different, and then selling it at the base price for the families who really needs the whole chicken, that kind of thing. So the pricing strategies. Marketing strategies, the target market can be diversified, I suppose. And but the questions that I would have here is that how many workers that you actually need per buildings that you are asking for,
Okay.
How many workers, and you don't have a cost to these workers. I don't see any cost for these workers
To teach them.
No, to actually take care, to run it, to operate the facility.
Okay, thank you so much. Actually, it was because of running out of time. Can you go to the Zunde platform? Okay. Okay, so we have this academy. So for the Zunde, before we start operation, we have this academy. For this academy, we have all the take care, the PPI, and the biosecurity. How are we going to manage? But to be specific, we are not looking for educated people. We are deliberately looking for vulnerable, school leavers, and those people who are underprivileged, because those are the target. But we are going to teach them with a few number of teams amongst our team so that they will learn through this platform. Can you scroll up? So this platform, they will learn different specification, agricultural runnings. Go down. So this is how it is. We are still, it is still underdeveloped, but this is how we are going to do. I hope I got what you asked. Okay. Just to add, can you go to the slide? I just want to give a slice of information that we got from the market. Slide. The second from first. Okay, no. Scroll. This one. Okay, so this is the giant. It's called Ivan. If you read through the statement, it says Africa's poultry opportunity is hiding in its plain sight. Much of the continent consumes over 1.5 kg of chicken per person each year, while South Africa and Egypt exceed 25 kg. The gap is not a challenge; it is an opportunity. These guys, those are the only over. The market is already there, but it's waiting for us. Number two, in Zimbabwe, there are Muslims, And I think if you went there, there is a seat where so they don't buy from these guys because they don't buy the slaughtered chicken. So for them, they only sell the slaughtered. So it's another challenge. So it's our market. So we are going to target that. It's almost a district. So that is another existing market for us. And our alumni, we just sent them, but they didn't give us feedback to talk to them to see what's the challenge. But because of the news, it is another market opportunity that we have had. We'll try by all means to be halal as advised by Ayam Bismi. Thank you so much. Okay.
Just for my knowledge, in Zimbabwe, what is the family income per year?
It's so rigid. It's not fixed because, number one, it is
Is there any statistic from the government,
No.
the income per capita?
So far I didn't have research on that, but based on what I have seen, there is no fix because even for the civil servants, they don't receive in one currency their payroll. They receive in US dollar, Zimbabwe currency, and South African currency. So to map it into one currency, it makes some statistics. But there is no minimum wage rate for Zimbabwean. Yes, that is the structure of the economy. The average household income.
Let's say a farmer in the village, what is his or her average income?
Yeah, if I may, to be honest on that note, because my father is a farmer, it's been 2 years without being paid for their produce with the government, and the government is the only buyer. So to measure how much we earn at the end of the day, for example, we're supposed to earn, for example, $500, which is almost, let's say, 5,000 ringgit. Then that man will come after 2 years. It decreases value because of inflation in our Zimbabwe. So which means it ends up paying $50, which is equivalent to 200 ringgit. So there is no stability. But according to the government statistics, they will record as it is to say it's 500. Yeah. Thank you so much.